Alright, good morning. I was so close to being able to start without a coughing fit, and then all of a sudden I had one. I hate this. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for joining me, as always. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. We are starting off on the new disc 3. So if you've been able to see the go live message, you'll know that my message today is that I do not remember basically anything from this point on. So we're going on an adventure. I'm not sure why I chose to also make that a Lord of the Rings reference, but I did. And you know what? That's okay. Oh, I know why. There's a funny meme that gets posted on one of the Final Fantasy Discords I'm in. And it's just Gandalf saying, keep it secret, keep it safe. And I have been thinking about that, because it was posted, like, last night, I think. In any case, what the heck is this place? I hope the mic's in a good spot. Let me move it a little closer. There we go. With such gentle, relaxing music, Rose says,
"It is the smell of blood around this place, but it's not bad at all."
I don't know why, but okay. It's like been a long time. Have you been here? Yeah, I'm very popular. That's why. Gongo cross sea, first time. Fernie the Water City. This port is the front door to Mil Seso. Anyway, I wonder why Lloyd revealed his destination to us. Gee, I wonder if it's because it's part of a plot. I still don't know. Whatever he wants, this will be the end of it.
I agree, for the sake of the victims so far. It's not only that, in order to prevent there being new victims, we have to stop him.
I wonder what... Are you getting on board already? Oh, cool! You can actually use the ship. Okay. Oh, let me reset my analog sticks here. There we go. There we go, that's a little better. The other thing I forgot to do was to bring up the Stardust list. Excuse me for 1 second while I try and do that. Here we go. Stardust. It would be awful to forget some. Disc 1, Disc 2... And then all the way down to Disc 3. Here we go. The barrels in the first house on the right, and on the right side of the basement in Teal's house. Bulgus blocks access. Oh, Bulgus blocks access to the house until visiting the mayor's house. Okay. Well, that helps. I guess that's not one we need to get into at the moment. So first house on the right. I'm glad they give me this giant triangle over my head, because it's hard to see sometimes. It's sitting next to a fishing rod. Is this used for fishing too? I would assume not, Dart. I would assume not. When I was a child, I saw reality and fairy tales too. Sorry about that one. Oh no, I shouldn't have read the tale about fairies in the evergreen forest. You know what? There are fairies living in the evergreen forest. My book says so, okay? This is a weird looking house. Then again, I feel the same way about... What's that city? Venice, I think? In Italy? Because they've got, like, not roads, but waterways. I hear it also smells bad, and I'm not sure why. But I do hear it smells bad. And, interestingly, there's also the issue of, like, how you get around. So people have things like this with, like, boat docks in there. Which is pretty interesting to me. Because of the incident, the sales of items has increased a lot. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. Well, are you going to sell me items? Apparently not at the moment. I still have to find myself some better weapons and armor. And I don't know why I can't do it there. I'm betting I will also need a boat to get access to it. Resident Raid Harris says, "This seems to be all of us. Now I'll explain the strategy. We have to overcome the white wolf called Kamui that lives in the evergreen forest between this village and Leningrad." Did you call us just for that? Not only that, a boy from the village, Teo, disappeared in the evergreen forest. The strategy is simple. All of us will beat the bushes all over the evergreen forest. I promise a 5 times larger prize for the one of you who defeats Kamui. I promise the same for the one who saves Teo. It's gonna be me. I'm itching to do it. Should probably scratch that. I want to know what that thing on the upper left that's moving is. He kind of looks like Bowser. Who are you? I've never seen you before. You look like you have a chance, but I'm getting the prize. Don't ever disturb me. Are you scared out of your wits and can't talk? Cut it out. We have to cooperate or we can't overcome Kamui. Maybe it knows martial arts. Kamui Tai. I'll let you know until we will... Or I'll let you know when we'll start. Until then, you have some free time. You're dismissed. Muay Thai. I know that's not the name of the actual martial art. I'm pretty sure that's Muay Thai, but it's still fun to pretend. It's just one wolf. I'll shoot with my arrow. Also, I find it hilarious to think of a wolf using a martial art that requires knees and elbows. That makes me giggle quite a bit, actually. Who or what are you? Sorry about Bogus's disrespect. Everybody is feeling uptight. Oh, he's Harris, right. Before the battle with the savage wolf. Please excuse them. I understand you're not here to overcome the wolf. Be careful moving forward on your journey. A hammock carefully stowed away. I feel like this would be kind of hilarious and terrifying at the same time. A hammock hanging over top of like a pool or a body of water. Because if you ever fell out, that would be a hilarious and awful wake-up call. But if you're a bad sleeper, that would sure teach you not to move around as much. That would train it out of you fast. Okay. This place is pretty. Teo brought back an injured wolf cub. The wolf is the cow we are talking about. Okay. I really like this architecture style. Where it looks like everything is smooth stone somehow. Now, what's down here? This looks to be an inn. Do we need to heal at all? I don't think so. Oh, I guess maybe. Yeah, Kongo doesn't have any MP either. Okay, let's do that. Oh, this is rent a boat, not an inn. Okay. Here's the license for the boat. The mayor gave us an order to rent the boat to warriors for free. Yay! Yeah, sure we are. You look fishy, though. Dang it! I cannot give it to you because something is fishy about you. Crap! Oh, the fishy people. You are actually the warriors who came here to defeat the wolf, aren't you? No, we're not. We're just travelers. We're just travelers. We've arrived from Tiburoa today. From Tiburoa? With that huge boat? Yeah, it's the Queen Fury. Well, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 7! Could you be the famous Darton companions who conquered the Sea Dragon in Elysia Bay? How did the news reach here before the boat did? We were on the boat. I guess the story has traveled all the way here. Suddenly, I want to do something silly for this guy's voice, so thankfully it won't last long.
Han, let the mayor know about this. He'll be happy to hear about this.
I turned Hun into Honk. Here it is, the license for the boat. Take it. Hooray! I have to thank you. Thanks to you, we can go fishing and go to Tiburoa. If you need anything, just drop by. We have accommodations too. I'll give you a good price. Excellent. That's actually what I came here for. So, stay one night. Perfect. Alright, let us save. I'm kind of expecting this to be a quiet day. Nat mentioned that hubby is out of town. Or not out of town, but that he's busy today, so she's taking care of the kiddo by herself. Or was that for Saturday? I don't remember exactly. Either way, point is, some of my usual friends that came to hang out are not here, which means I'll just be talking to myself for a while and hoping somebody else drops in. Which is still okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen, but you'll have to put up with some more of my silly puns as we're going through. And if you are not a fan of them, I don't know why you're here to begin with, but also, I do apologize in advance. I know not all of them are good. That's what happens when they come out the top of my head. Let's see. Let's try to... Oh, I was gonna go to the front first. Oh, hey! Fancy meeting you here. How are you doing? I was literally just talking about how I wasn't expecting to see you today because I thought I remembered hubby not being, or hubby being busy today, and you having to look after the child by yourself. I'm glad I was wrong, but I'm doing alive-ish. Hubby had taekwondo. Got you. Okay. That is tomorrow. Okay. Well, either way, thank you for coming. How are you? I'm doing okay-ish. Thank you for asking. Had a bit of a rough night. Woke up with a coughing fit that was, like, awful. I didn't like that. But I'm still alive, and that's more than some people can account for. Nothing too fun? How dare you not be doing fun things? Tisk tisk. Yes, good to be alive indeed. Being alive is very important. Let me see here. No, all this stuff's fine. Depetrifier, that's not good. Kiddo watched Kung Fu Panda and loved it. Oh, good! I'm actually really glad to hear that, because I know you said he's very picky about his, the movies he likes to watch. That was the peak of your fun for today. I think you said it was, Cars that he liked to watch over and over and over again, and just wouldn't watch anything else? Yeah, okay. See, I was right. I pay attention. Wally is a good one, though. I like Wally. Wally. Ooh, weapon shop. Okay. Watch all 3 of Cars movies dozens of times, and Wally too. Nice. Giganto helm is good. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, you definitely need that. Combat shoes increases escape rate from physical attacks, but escape rate? That's interesting. Sorry, 1 sec. I just gotta look through these effects. Voids petrification, physical and magical attacking power. What's he wearing right now? A lewd cloak. Huh. Well, sometimes you escape from battle and things, right? But I think it might mean dodge rate. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. You're the heroes from Tiburon. It seems there's no need for you to show up. That's it? Yeah, sometimes the verbiage on these games is a little weird. Because they were limited in how much space they had for the item description, they didn't think about having it roll, or being able to scroll with it. So sometimes they'd say weird things. You have to remember, it's an old game. Translations were not as good as they are today. Let's see, I gotta give the mayor a funny voice. I will do for you, because Nat is here, I will do for you my gay Frenchman. Which is not intentionally gay, it's just the way that my Frenchman comes out. I used to bother my dad with it all the time, and it was hilarious. So, are they coming yet, the heroes from Tiburon? We have arrived. Oh, I couldn't sit still. I was just pacing around waiting for you. The story of your heroic deeds in Tiburon has reached us here in Venice. It is wonderful what you did. And now, I would like you to listen to my story. Please wait, I don't know what you're talking about. I would like to talk briefly about the sad situation in this village. Would you please listen to me? Okay, fine. If we have to. This is my daughter, Fa. A few days ago, my daughter was attacked by a wolf. Fortunately, the injury was not bad. However, since then, she hasn't talked at all. Probably from the shock of the incident.
Poor thing!
The wolf is becoming more savage every day. Now he has been joined by monsters from the evergreen forest, and they attack people. How could they? They are monsters. Why are they attacking? I see. The warriors outside are the group headed for battle. Indeed, if we finish off the wolf, your daughter may become better. But it is more complicated than that. The wolf called Kamui that attacked Fa was being kept by a boy of this village until recently. And the boy who kept Kamui named Theo has disappeared. On the night Fa was injured, Theo disappeared from his home. Probably he feels responsible and ran away. Theo has been Fa's friend since they were little. I like putting emphasis on Fa. They are best friends.
And you want us to cooperate with you on your mission?
Oui, of course I cannot force you. Now we have a lot of warriors. Maybe there are enough. Oh! Sorry about this. Sacre bleu, I have made you listen for such a long time without thinking about you at all. Well, as my apology, why don't you stay at my house for the night? It will be an honor to entertain heroes. Well... Do you like Shauna? For tonight only. Thank you. I am glad. Fa is happy too. She's been lonely since her mother passed away. Now, let me see. When you're ready to stay, come back, and I will prepare dinner with Fa. Fa. It's a good thing Fa isn't a royalty. Especially not a male royalty, because then eventually he would become Fa King. If he was Fa Prince, he would become Fa King. I can't help it. I'm clever. My mind works in weird ways. Alright, I think we're actually good here. We're gonna try and sleep. No spritz. Yes, we are ready. It reminds me of this one ad that I saw for a while for an ad company for Sofa King, and it was Sofa King Good, which was very funny.
Yes, dear? Are you sleepy? You want to go to bed together?
Probably she wants the warmth. Kinda genius indeed. Alright, see you soon.
Let's go to bed together.
I shall be here, doing stupid voices to entertain myself. Are we... Oh, she's humming. This lullaby. Home of Ashel 27 years ago. Isn't it a lovely tune? This tune is a lullaby that I am dedicating to my future baby. That might be better for her than mastering the martial arts. I'm not sure why. she could do both. You're just giving her a song to sing.
She is sleeping now. Isn't it a sweet tune? I learned this from Dart.
Dad knew this tune?
He said that his late mother sang to him. It's a special lullaby for Dart.
What? I see. It was not a coincidence for me to be here. I'm going to get some air. It reminds me that Dart has been outside on the roof forever. Why don't you go join him? Make the smoochy suck face. We know you want to. Damn, Meru's a ninja. It's a tune from my memory.
Do you remember when you first came to Celeste? I was little and you used to sing this song to me.
I remember that. Back then I used to take care of you as if you were my real baby sister, Shauna.
Like a baby sister. But many things have changed since then. You and I have too, Dart.
Yeah, you and I too, Shauna.
Yes, we have.
Childhood friend, I wonder how my childhood friend is doing. Also, how did her model get so much brighter? She was like invisible against the wall until that moment. The moon that never sets. I hadn't noticed, but the moon has been involving itself in our journey.
My head hurts.
Shauna! Like, what's wrong? Are you alright?
Ah!
It's hard knowing which voice is which without the speaker noted on the dialogue boxes. Oh, I wish I could do these stupid voices without coughing.
I'm fine now. I can leave anytime.
Are you really okay? You can stay here forever if you like.
Thank you very much, but I really have to go. I'll see you soon.
Fuck.
Let's go. We have to find Lloyd soon, or it'll be too late or something. I skipped too fast.
I'm with ya. This flag right next to the spinning blue triangle here, this looks like a QR code. I know it's not, it just kind of looks like it. This was long before the age of QR codes. Alright. So, we need to go to Tio's house for this last Stardust. Or the last Stardust that's here in this town. And I'm not sure where to get it. Something about bubbly thingamathingies. It's a chest that stores freight. It's the same type as a treasure chest. So what exactly am I looking for here? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. I mean, it's an abrupt stop, but that's cool. What's this? There are so many cooking tools. It must be a glutton living here. Because somebody cooks, you think they're a glutton? Oh. Dart, how dare you? Where is... sorry, I just gotta check real quick. Where is this Stardust supposed to be? On the right side of the basement in Tio's house. Okay, so how do I get to the basement then? I see this thing, this gate blocking the way. Am I gonna have to get there from the waterway? Maybe? What if I go to the front? Oh, that was not the front I was expecting. My bad. Okay. Upper right, please. See, I was expecting the front to be the direction the boat was facing. Apparently, front was not. Let's try going to the clinic. I don't think this will be right, though. I'm not sure how to get down into Tio's basement. Leave. It's cool that they left access points, kind of, but it's kind of annoying not being able to get to them, because it looks like you should be able to wander around there. Alright, how can I get down? Like, I can't just open this. Maybe I can talk to these people? Calm down, we have so many warriors. Tio will come back safe. Kamui's a monster now. It is not the Kamui of before. Oh no, Tio. Maybe it's closer to Teo than to Tio. Because, I think it's actually in Portuguese. Tio is for uncle. I'm pretty sure. Tio? Yeah, Tio and Tia. For aunt is Tia. And I remember that because I had a great aunt, I think. And her name was Tia Giselle. Her name was Giselle, but we called her Tia because she was a great aunt. I'm pretty sure that was instead of a grandmother. I don't actually speak Portuguese. I have Portuguese blood in me. Naturally, by the way. I didn't ingest any. It's not that kind of in me. Okay, so how in the heck do I get down there? How to get into Neo's basement, Legend of Dragoon. Let's first visit the Meru house, afterwards go to the second floor of Tio's house. Oh, and check the picture on the wall to activate a switch. Okay. See, it seemed weird that they would just have a hard block in the way. Like that would shatter their kid's legs as he's trying to come down. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Whee! Ow. Apparently it's no better. It would still absolutely shatter legs. Treasure chest in a child's handwriting. This seems to be a storage place. Nothing inside. So where is this Stardust? I need the rat spots. In a metal basin, there we go. Okay. Hooray. And then the next Stardust aren't until... Neat. That's not me saying something that's neat, it's just the name of the town is Neat. N-E-E-T. before we move, since we're actually, like, out here, we're gonna save. I don't think I've ever tried to clean this disc, and I don't know that I've ever had problems on it, but just in case, we are making a third save file. Perfect. Okay. I have learned very quickly that multiple save files are very important in this game again. It's been entirely too long since I played old games, but I still remember that sometimes multiple save slots are important. Especially because coming up, I don't know if it's on this disc or the next one, there is an area where we're fighting a boss that we can't do any sort of grinding for once we're in that area, and we also can't leave it. So we're kind of screwed if we're not strong enough and we don't have an alternate save file earlier. Why is there a monkey there? I don't like it. I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting the last edition for Dart as well, because I really want to actually finish up. Okay, stuff has been sorted and you're back. What did you miss? You missed some exposition on the roof. What was it? So, Hashel discovered Shauna singing a song that his daughter said she was going to dedicate to her child. The daughter that ran away, by the way. And so all of a sudden he's like, whoa! Maybe Dot's my grandson. What the heck? Not that he said it in those words. I'm putting them in his mouth. Also, Meru was talking about missing a childhood friend. Shauna had a headache looking at the moon that never sets. And we figured out a way to get down into a kid's basement by flipping a switch hidden behind a painting so we could get a Stardust. And now we've moved into the forest, having saved to a new slot again. What, huh? But there's a little bit of time delay. I'm going to need more than huh for you to tell me what part you didn't get. I'm sorry. That's just the way Twitch works. I can't do nothing about it. Oh, just reacting to the stuff. Okay, good. I thought you were saying, huh? Like, what are you talking about? And honestly, sometimes I don't know either. Ouch. Somehow I'm getting almost 8 seconds delay. As a thought, try refreshing. I mean, it's always going to be a little bit bad. I'm guessing about 2 to 3 seconds minimum. But if you try refreshing, sometimes Twitch has, like, gone off sync because it wants to show you an ad, and if you haven't watched it, then it slows down the speed at which the stream plays for you. I get that happening with your stream a lot. If for whatever reason it just hasn't played, I need to actually refresh, watch the ad, and then suddenly it's fine. Okie dokie. If it is fine for now, I'm okay with that. Ah. It sure can. Twitch is indeed super weird. We can wish it wasn't all we want. Unfortunately, it's not gonna come true. Oh, that's right. I wanted to show you guys this last time after Dart hit level 5 Dragoon. It is what it is indeed. But during the next battle, I want to show you the actual dragon summon, which is pretty cool. It takes a lot of MP, and I don't know if it's actually all that strong, but I want to show it to you anyway, because it's super cool. And we're going to make it as strong as I possibly can right now, and put Dart into special mode. It's where, when all three characters can go Dragoon at the same time, they end up changing the field to the effect of the person that uses the special, so all attacks get stronger of that element. So here we go. First the special. Cool transformation sequence. I actually really like the way he transforms. The flames just kind of flow over his body. I always thought that was super cool. And then, Red-Eyed Dragon with 175% fire strength damage. So many Nat emotes. It's a triangle of them. So yeah, it just straight up summons a dragon to do damage. Dragon. 1371 is pretty good damage. Pretty good damage. Anyway, that starts. It takes a long time for those to roll through for whatever reason. But, yeah. Who or what is this? Is this Tio? Hey, get back here. Help! I'll be killed. Oh. This is Kamui? Everybody surround it. Finally, I found it. I'll get him. I really, for whatever reason, want to make Bulgus be one of those ironic characters with a really high-pitched voice and the big body. So that's what we're going to do.
I'll get him, and I'll get the 5 times larger prize. Let me kill it. Stop it.
Tio, you're all right.
Everybody listen, it wasn't Kamui's fault. It was a different monster that attacked Fa.
Tio, leave Kamui.
No way, because Kamui protected Fa. So I'll protect Kamui this time. Fa. Please don't kill Kamui.
Tio, it's no longer the Kamui you knew. Many other people were attacked by it. I know you're telling us otherwise, but I'm not going to listen to you because you're a child.
Guys, let's grab Tio first. Stop it. Yeah!
Tio, pursue them!
The wolf called Kamui. They say it used to be Tio's. I wonder why it became savage.
I don't know. He was telling us it wasn't that monster. Maybe we should listen. The only thing we know is that the wolf is a menace in the forest now, because we don't use our ears for jack all. He's literally telling us that his domesticated pet did not attack people, and we are not listening. We're not going to listen because Fa the kids, you know? Oh, I had fun with that one. Oh. It's so hard to recover when they counter in the middle of that. It throws off the whole rhythm of the combo. Ooh, Congo got Inferno. That's actually huge, because Kongo only actually has 2 additions, and then his last one. So we can get his strongest attack, like, really super easy. 17 more of those, and we can go to Inferno instead. Which is not bad. Like, that should be pretty freaking quick. This is a cool looking forest. I wish it just wasn't so labyrinthian. I think I mentioned it a couple weeks ago and haven't actually acted on it, but I really want to watch that, the Muppets movie. I think it's just called The Labyrinth. It was the one that, I think Jim Henson made for his kid, or maybe it was Steven Spielberg, I don't remember. But I remember catching bits and pieces of it when my sister rented it one time when I was a kid. And I don't remember it, but I remember it being weird and kind of interesting. So I'd like to see it again and see what all the hubbub was about. The hubbubaloo. Even if it does require seeing David Bowie in ridiculously tight pants. I'm pretty sure that was a thing that was well known about the movie. How are Darts editions? Do I have another one yet? Not yet. Okay. I think he gets his last one at 28. His last level-based one, anyway. Oh, what's this? This way is filled with monsters and is dangerous. Take another road. Okay. I guess we're not allowed to go until we resolve the wolf situation. My eyes have been bothering me a lot lately. I am using eye drops, but I think I need to get a different kind. It's just kind of, it's a little bit scary, because not that long ago I had an eye infection. No, I do not wear glasses. I do have a prescription, but it's more for longer distances, and I don't actually have those glasses yet. I just went to get it checked out. Yeah, they are. Ow. So, yeah, I'm not super happy about it. I've been looking into eye surgery to not wear glasses anymore, which I remember you talking about that the other day. I will not dissuade you or tell you what you should do, but I have heard that there are an awful lot of unexpected side effects from getting the laser eye surgery to correct it. Just like be aware of them before you decide to go straight for it. If it works out, it will happen while I'm in Brazil. That's cool. That's cool. Are you sure you want to do that though? Because if you get laser eye surgery, you do have to like wear super dark glasses you can't see out of for like 3 weeks straight. You're basically an invalid after that. I mean, there's always a possibility for getting drier eyes. LASIK is basically a 2 to 4 day recovery. Oh, fair enough. I mean, if it works for you, great. I have just heard that sometimes there are unexpected consequences. I'm not sure how frequent they are. Just, I have heard. Super chill. Cool. Why is Kongol doing so little damage now? Oh, maybe that's the same element. I have a lot of friends that did this surgery and with no problems. Awesome. Well, I hope it works out for you. I hope you never mistake my caution for not wishing you the best, because I absolutely do. I hope it turns out well. I just talk and mention things because, you know, I was on the receiving end of bad consequences for something that was supposed to help. Good, good, good. It's off limits from here. Nobody's allowed to go in. Get off my dick. Oh, there's the wolf. I should... Right? I think I've got an MP recovery thingy. Recovers MP for all. Ah, I don't really need it. It's fine. Whoa! Maybe we should advance. Go home. Camui's not bad. Go home.
We met Fa. Fa
is worried about you.
Fa is.
It's true.
Fa
doesn't talk anymore since you disappeared, Teo. It's because she really cares about you.
Fa cares that much.
Wait, what was the voice?
Cares that much about me? Fa needs you.
But now it's starting to sound like a goose honk.
Fa.
What about Kamui? He's gonna be killed if I don't protect him.
That's right. You pretend to not be interested, but you came back for the prize, right? But I won't let you. I'll finish the beast.
Teo, come here. It's too late for Kamui.
Don't come here. Help. Dart, we have to let Kamui stop. Ah!
It's hard keeping the high-pitched voices in order, because I only have so many high-pitched tones I can reach. That wolf is a lot smaller than he looked like on the open world map. Holy crap, dude just crushed Kongo. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do this. Like, for damn sure. Nat, I told you why the game kept crashing last time, right? I'm pretty sure I told you about that. It was super weird, but for whatever reason, transforming at that battle just, you know, stopped you from progressing. What a dumb thing.
Rosestorm.
Self-inflicted penance. You are not allowed to use powerful, cool moves. Also, I am like super concerned about how much damage Kongol took. This might have been a really bad fight to bring him into. But it looks like he's non-elemental damage, so there's not much I can do about that. Ah well. How did defeating the kiddo go today, by the way, Nat? With hubby at Taekwondo, I'm assuming it was a lot more work for you. Was alright? Good, good. Oh! What did he tire himself out on today? I know you watched Kung Fu Panda. I'm not sure why I said Panda instead of Panda, but I did. Little shit woke up at 5:40 today. Holy crap. I would be so pissed. Be like, go back to bed. I don't care. I'm sleeping. It's definitely one time I'd be like, here's an iPad, go watch YouTube. I don't care. I hope you get nightmares for the rest of the day. The 6:15 usual time is already bad as is. Oh, 5:40 is just evil? Yeah, yeah. I'm still shocked he's waking up at 6:15. On the other hand, that'll serve him really well once he gets to be school age. Because I've talked about this before, but I was not a morning person by any stretch of the imagination. He sleeps by 7:30 p.m., latest 8:30. Fair. Yeah, I was impossible to sleep. Hubby is a horrible morning person. Yeah, I relate to that personally. I've talked about it before, but when I was young, I was actually so out of it while trying to sleep, or while in middle school, that my mother could actually come in and try and wake me up, and we'd have full conversations. I forgot I had to do that. We'd have full conversations, and I would be unconscious the entire time. I would have no recollection of it ever having happened or her being in there. Yeah. Then at some point she decided to start letting my dog, the family dog, come try and wake me up. So she'd let the dog in, but the dog was happy to just jump up on my bed, cuddle in, and go to sleep with me as well. So, like, I was always pushing being late for school. It was not an easy time. Good doggo indeed. I've talked about him before, but I miss him. His name was Patch. He was a Lhasa Apso, which is kind of like a Shih Tzu, but without the weird, like, underbite or the extended lower jaw, and a little bit bigger, too. Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, I think junior high started at like 7 a.m. or 8 at the early, or 8 at the latest. I don't remember anymore. So if you have to wake up by 5:40, it was not fun. I used to take the school bus. It would pass by my home at 6:30, so I'd have to wake up by 5:40. Yeah, I feel you. I lived in an area with an elementary school, a middle school, and a high school, all within walking distance. So I would have to get my own butt up and out the door. Middle school was absolutely the hardest, though, and I remember that I was right about it. It actually started at 7 a.m., I'm pretty sure, because we'd get off at like 2:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon for whatever reason. And it was weird because it was just the middle school grades, so like 7, 8, and 9, that forced us to wake up an hour earlier. High school was a regular time, or the same time as the elementary school. Yeah, it was super weird. I still don't know why they did that, but it was very frustrating. Camly, don't die.
I may be contradicting myself, but I cannot leave this like that. Wait, Silver Dragon, please save Kamui.
I remember thinking that unit classes starting at 9 a.m. earliest was so nice when I started. Yeah. Kamui's becoming himself again. Then I realized that I always sleep so late, 9 a.m. becomes not fun. Yeah, that can happen too. Oh! He actually did transform into a monster. Okay. Look at little tiny animal now.
I'm glad.
The white silver dragon healed the savage soul that changed Kamui. Tio, go back to Fa and show her you're fine. Small doggo wolfo thingy? Looks like doggo. Kamui can get back with him, can't he? It seems he's not going to harm people anymore. Fine. If anything happens, I'll take responsibility. It will be the best for Tio and Fa. Tio, let's go home. Everybody's worried about you. Okay. Fa. Thank you, miss. Fa. I know you can't see me because I don't have the I don't have a face cam, but every time I say that, I throw my head backwards and just shout it up to the ceiling like "Fa." It's the funnest name so far. Man, let me through, you butt. Yes, it is beautiful. It is a wonderful thing. Oh yeah, so I had to send a request to workers' compensation today to hopefully get my recliner repaired. I have one on loan that they're just paying for. It's rented. It's not actually mine, and so they're still responsible for it. They're paying for it, right? Like they're renting it on my behalf. And unfortunately, after like 4.5 years of not... Why is Kongo so weak? Did he die in the last battle? After 4.5 years of sleeping on it and being on it like all the time, because it's hard to get up and move, the stitching in part of it has like torn off, so there's actually a little gouged out section. Yeah, so I gotta get that repaired, hopefully. It's not like a nice cloth chair, it's a leather one, or maybe pleather, I'm not really sure. So it's not even something that can just be stitched up easily either. Like it actually tore down the side, so it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to deal with. Hopefully they can do something about that. I try and be really careful with it too. Like I hate being on workers' comp, and I try real hard not to take advantage of everything I can. It's not great. But I've been trying to take real good care of this chair, so it's held up fairly well, but it's just, it gets a lot of use. A lot of use. What's up?
Please go ahead. I remember I have some important errand to do.
Whee! Hey, wait! I want to learn how to do that.
I'll catch up with you soon. Look for Lloyd in the meantime.
She's mysterious as always. Do you put blankies on top to be able to sleep on it? I put a blanket on it as like a protection for the chair so it doesn't get all soaked with grease from my body. And then I just launder the blanket when it needs to be washed. Instead of sheets, I've got the blanket there. Because sheets don't really fit a recliner.
Meru?
Like, I now remember I have an errand too. You're not going to tell us the reason either, Meru? I'm like just visiting my parents, that's all. That's all? You should have said so. Even though you lied to us earlier and said that you were popular and came here. I'll miss you, Meru. Like, I'll be back soon. See ya! Whee! Wouldn't want to be ya! That's typical of Meru. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, that's fine. Party's still looking good, or as good as it can. Considering that's the one I'm using anyway, it works for me. Oh. I thought I was supposed to go back there. Oh, well. Crystal Palace in Leningrad? The thought of a Crystal Palace is cool. Also, Nat, didn't you say your kid didn't like Frozen? How did your kid not like Frozen? Frozen is awesome. I don't get it. It's so weird. There was no cars or robots. What, he didn't like Sven? But Sven is a caribou. He's so kind, he cares about you. I can care about you. Ooh, pretty. He is a very boyish boy. That's fair. That's fair. Is this dude running in place because he's cold? It's cold, cold! I'm from Tiburoa and this cold weather is too harsh for me. All about cars and mechanical stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Where is the thingy here? Neat Forest of Winglies. Is there nothing in Leningrad? There is something in Leningrad. How did I... Am I here too early? What's going on here? I don't know. Okay. Well, we'll do what we can. Though he does like colorful rainbow pink things. I'm not stuck. I feel like I might have been supposed to go somewhere else before I came here, and I'm not sure where. Because I'm looking at the list of Stardust that I need to gather, and Fernie, which was the town we were at before we entered the forest, with Fa, was at one point, and then there's two other places that are in between there and where we are now, Leningrad. So I think I may have skipped over those two, and I'm not sure how or where or why. Or if maybe they're just out of position a little bit on the list. So...
Lizard.
Not sure. Also, who lizarded me? Was that Nat lizarding me? I need to figure out how to get that stuff to show up on my list as well.
Ooh-woo?
That is Nat just lizarding and ooh-wooing me. How dare you? How dare you? Pile of goods, pile of goods. End of the path to the left of Sister Wink. Apparently, there is someone here named Sister Wink. You have too many points. These people have weird names. I mean, fair enough. You used to use them all the time. I'm actually surprised you've got as big of a reserve now as you do. Weapon shop. Buy something. You got 25k? That's pretty respectable. That's pretty respectable indeed. Tomahawk, yes. Give to you. Spear of Terror. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Give to you. Breastplate. Ooh, good. I give to you. Jeweled crown. Magic attack and defense goes way up. I will take that just in case. Could make you do a full concert. You could make me sing more. If you wanted to suffer, you could make me sing more. Armor of Legend. Ooh, I don't have enough for that. Damn it. Oh well, that's fine. I just feel bad because it makes your cough worse. It does. It makes me suffer, but also I put it on there so you could make me suffer. It's also very expensive now so that you wouldn't be able to do it many times in a row. But apparently it is not expensive enough because you can make me do it many times. And you have not been making me do it frequently enough to keep your points down. Okay. Near the controls for the healing device on the second floor of the inn. This is not the second floor of the inn. You enjoy the singing, but the aftermath makes you feel bad. If anything, it just proves the point, if this should ever be reviewed by workers' comp or like doctors or something, that I am in fact not faking it. Because when I was out with my friend the other day, I was talking to him, I was like, man, I wish I was faking. I wish I could just turn the cough off and go back to normal and like be totally fine. But I'm not. I suffer so much with this stupid cough. It freaking sucks. Yeah, it do. I have seen stories of people that, like, they try and take advantage of workers' comp. Like, I remember one person in particular, she was supposed to be getting, like, she was real close to getting a payout for a back injury, and then she was faking it so much, she actually won a log tossing competition. I couldn't believe that. Like, with the back that was supposed to be broken, taking advantage of services that were meant for people like me who can't work, she wins a log throwing competition. And thankfully they caught that and stopped her from getting paid. Like, they stopped that payout. They're like, no, if you can do this, you don't need workers' compensation. But, yeah. They can indeed. They can indeed. People are selfish, foolish idiots. On the second floor of the inn. Is this not the inn? This should be the inn, but there's no way to get up to the second floor. Okay, well, let's sleep here. I mean, that's the same for a lot of things, though. Social services put in place for people to be, like, to get a hand up are treated more as a hand out, and it's very unfortunate. But back to the singing thing, I have made it available for you to torture me too. Oh, hooray! Good! So you get going on, you got going on for you, which is nice. Yes, I do get that going on for me. I'm looking forward to it. I shall torment you frequently. I shall be sure to use my 80,000 points or so for it. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, I have a lot of channel points, Nat. I have a lot of them. I think probably around 80k. I actually used... I know we talked about him before, but I used all of my channel points in No Brainer's room for his most expensive item, which I think was 80,000 or 100,000 channel points or something. And it was stop him from swearing for 10 minutes. And I didn't care about it. I just wanted to use it specifically so I could say that I did. Because I don't think anybody else is ever going to pay for that. Yeah. It was just fun for me because I was like, yeah, nobody else is saving up 80,000 channel points. Arg? What is arg? Nice, nice niece? Is that like duck, duck, goose? It's not lack of typing skills. You're typing in a foreign language. And quickly at that. That is incredible skill. The thing that happens to me most often, at least recently, is I'll type fast, but my thumb doesn't keep up or fires too quickly, so I'll end up with like the first letter of the next word still attached to the previous word and then the space. That's fair. That is very fair. I think it's easier typing in any language that doesn't have funny accents over the letters. Although I still remember there was some James Bond movie that came out years back. I think it was one of the Pierce Brosnan ones where he was trying to enter or trying to use a keyboard in a Chinese facility, and he had to let his female Chinese assistant or whatever do it because the keyboard was like this giant circular plate of characters. Portuguese grammar is just butt. Fair enough. I'm just saying, I can't imagine having to type in Chinese of all things. Because they have so many characters. The keyboards are pretty nuts. Can you imagine trying to be a Chinese programmer? Apparently it's easier than you'd expect. I will take your word for that, because I don't know for sure. They made a very good system for it. That's cool. See, I know Korean is surprisingly easy to type, or at least surprisingly easy to read, because they didn't have a written language for so long that they were actually able to artificially construct one. And I think it was like a speech pathologist or something like that that designed the language. It's not just naturally born. Because there are unique things about a lot of languages. The king did it. Okay. There are a lot of languages that just kind of they develop over time into unusual patterns. Like, for example, one that I remember is... what was it? I've forgotten which language it is, but it's one of the like South Asian ones or like Eastern Asian ones, where you know how there's like a consistent line that runs and it connects all of the characters, and it just runs like fully over top of every letter, so it connects them all together. It might be Thai. Apparently the reason for that is they were using leaves to write on. And so they would use that center line of the leaf as part of the guiding line, and their language developed around connecting it to that single line there. And they just kept that because that's how the language is now. Let's go to the mayor's house. Maybe he'll still let us stay for free. Something else then. Maybe it was Vietnamese? No, it's not Vietnamese. I think it's closer to one of the Indian languages. Like Hindi or something like that. I just don't remember which one it was specifically. And I am not a language expert by any means. Forget being a polyglot, I'm a glot on a page of paper. Vietnamese uses the... Yes, that's right. I knew that one too. I think Thai does as well, just kind of a weird a weird version of it with a lot of accents. This doesn't seem to lead me anywhere. Thai has their own thing going on? Are you sure? Because I've seen a lot of... Oh no, maybe that was Vietnamese that I'm thinking of. I don't remember. Like I said, I am not a polyglot. I don't have too much language knowledge. I can speak English and Japanese, but I can't read it. Which is weird. You got me a tie, but I don't even have a suit to wear it with. I'm funny. No spritz. Hiss. I know it's not Tagalogs, it's not Filipino. Whoa, what is this guy? Why is that one deserved? That one is so not deserved. This is a wounded bear. That does not look like a bear to me. Oh my goodness. That looks like an ugly. It's probably one of the Indian ones. I just don't know which one it is. Because I don't think it's South African. Yeah, I don't know. I just remember that being a thing about it. I've kind of been toying around with the idea of changing up both how I stream and my schedule a little bit for uploading videos to YouTube. Because right now I'm uploading I'm uploading a stream, a raw live stream, every 2 days on basically the same schedule as I'm streaming. Just YouTube is like a couple of days behind because I get lazy uploading to YouTube. But I'm thinking if I can figure out good settings to encode it, it might not be the worst idea to take advantage of that forced 3-minute break every hour for ads anyway, and just say, okay, we'll end this episode here. I'll keep streaming, but I'll have a definitive endpoint, and then I can cut it off there and upload them in 2 1-hour sessions instead. Because 2 hours is a lot to sit through for somebody that's not here like live and conversing. But I also don't have the time, well, I don't have the energy to like shorten the videos down. I just know I would need to figure out better encoding settings, because when I tried to do the add-on to that episode the other day where I was crashing, it was like a 3-minute add-on, but whatever settings that I used to encode it took it from about a 1.5 to 3 gigabyte video up to closer to 60, and it took 12 hours to encode. Yeah, that's true. Some people do just want background entertainment. Nightshade, for example, puts me on while he's cooking or eating dinner, which is nice. I always appreciate him. But yeah, it's I definitely didn't do the encoding right. Do you save the file directly from OBS or do you download from Twitch? So I downloaded from Twitch, and that's why it's usually like 1.5 gigabytes. But then when I encoded it, I tried to do it as a WebM, a lossless version of the WebM at 1080p, and I don't know, it came out like 10 to 20 times bigger than it should have been and took an eternity to encode just to add 3 minutes onto the file. So I don't know what I did wrong, or like if there's a different format I should use, but I thought WebP and WebM were supposed to be significantly smaller since they used they're supposed to use a lot less data to process video files and image files and things. So it was weird having it be that big. Don't know enough to help you on this. That's fine. I wasn't really asking for help, just talking about it. It was just kind of an annoyance that it happened. And I guess we can't really go through here. Let's try the south one. Oh yeah, because south is the right way to go. The guy blocked us out, and that led us to the Crystal City thing. If we were talking about images instead of video, I'd probably know a thing or two. Yeah. And, like, I know WebP is pretty good for that. Because WebP is a very efficient file size for photos and images. But I remember it does take a while to encode as well. I just didn't think it was supposed to be as big as it is. Oh. Oh, that was dumb. I totally mistimed that. Also, I don't know what I'm fighting. It looks either like a vampire or an elf, and I'm not sure which. You're still trying to gather energy to make YouTube shorts out of clips to post? I feel you. It's hard to even determine what would make an interesting YouTube post for me, or a clip. Has vampire vibes to me. Which is weird, because he's not, like, sucking our blood, and he's out during the day, and he's using a bow. So, I don't know. Oh, here. This way is filled by monsters and is dangerous. We already finished with Kamui. What? Is that true? No way, you can't trick me. That white devil couldn't have been defeated that easily. I know what's going on. You were going to trick me and finagle the prize, weren't you? This is my territory, you go somewhere else. Okay, we're still blocked. What a bitch. Yeah, but do I have funny moments, or do I just laugh a lot? That's the question. Like, it was one thing... I still don't know why more people haven't watched that hilarious moment from Subnautica. Maybe pun compilations? That could be a thing. God, I hated that moment in Subnautica where the Ghost Leviathan came and like, surprised me inside my sub. What a jerk. I'm glad you got a kick out of it, because it scared the crap out of me. It was the most genuine fuck you, man, that I've ever said. I even try not to swear, especially because my nephew sometimes watches these streams and things. But that was one of those moments where I just didn't... There was no other thing to be said there aside from that. That was just the correct response. He probably does know all the curse words, but just because he knows them doesn't mean I want to make an example of using them frequently. I may not be a healthy uncle, but I want to be a respectable uncle. He is, yeah. I think the reason he's actually on vacation right now is because they're on a graduation trip for his graduating high school, something like that. So he is like 17, 18, somewhere in there. Yeah. And I think he said they went to Barbados? Maybe? Because I don't want to be doing that. It's not just for him. I just don't like swearing too much in general. Sometimes I can't help it when extreme things happen, but I don't like doing it. And on top of that, like, I do also have 3 nieces as well. So, should any of them ever show up or watch clips on the internet, I don't want them to be full of swearing and be like, Uncle said a bad word. Yes. Respectful uncle is respectful. That is correct. It's like being honorable with a male cow. I want to be respectable. My take is there is a time and place for everything. That's fair. That's fair. But I mean, I know... I think I use them the same way you do. You don't usually swear during your streams at all, but every once in a while something comes up and it just slips out. Yeah. Yeah. I still know you're getting frustrated, or you're getting exceptionally frustrated when you crack into the Ay caraca. I have no idea what it means, I just hear you say it. So I know you're getting pissed whenever you start saying that. It's like it's building towards that frustration. It's kind of like a WTF. Fair enough. Fair enough. Caraca is the kinder version of it. Gotcha. Carajo is the actual bad one. I see. I still remember my dad when he was frustrated as I was growing up. He didn't want to swear either, so he'd say things in Portuguese, but his favorite one was filha da mãe. Filha da mãe. Which is like son of a mother. It's not even a swear in Portuguese, but he wouldn't say it in English. He would just have an outburst. Okay. Yeah, because I think... Isn't the actual curse word for that one filia? No, that's wrong. Because filia is son. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to learn to curse in another language either. I just remember that being an outburst of frustration. The heck is up here? Instead of mother, you use the other B word? Yeah. Bishop Dill. He's in a pickle. Okay. I have been saving this one. I have no idea how long we'll get to use this one. But, I will do my best impression of Goofy for Bishop Dill. Gosh, it's said that the divine tree that lives in our heart and the last fruit have been protected from evil by the signets created by the ancient winglies. The legend goes, when the signet is broken, the end of the world approaches. Just like the last fruit, we humans are one of the fruits given life by the divine tree. I ran out of air for the laugh. For the end of the world to be a mere legend, we must remove evil from our hearts and live in honesty. We can't open the door to darkness. It's our mission as children of the divine tree. It's hilarious because Kingdom Hearts has made it canon that Goofy says this kind of weird, stupid stuff too. I was actually watching a YouTube short yesterday, and I don't know if you've seen it, but there's this guy with like a Mickey Mouse puppet, or a Steamboat Willie puppet, I should say, that does the Mickey Mouse voice and says bombastic things. And lately he's been doing these little clips, and he's like, I'm a voice actor.
Say, fellas, did somebody talk about the door to darkness?
And then it overlaid the clip of Mickey in Kingdom Hearts actually saying that. It's so dumb. A divine tree. I've never heard of it. We still don't know what the objectives are for Lloyd. Any information could be helpful. Oh, you must be travelers. Welcome to Leningrad. My name is Bishop Goofy Adele. I serve the divine tree. I'm Dart. This drawing is what you were talking about? Yes, it is. The divine tree. But this is what we imagine. Nobody's seen the real tree. Nonetheless, we believe in the divine tree. Just like Clarabelle. It's the source of life and harmony. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like my terrible Goofy. Would you like to know more about the divine tree? Yeah, sure. And I think he's actually going to speak.
The divine tree is the tree of life.
Same thing, right?
All life comes from this divine tree. In the beginning, nothingness filled the world. Then the Creator saw, descended from the sky.
He saw an opportunity. Yeah, it's a little weird seeing them grow like this. It's kind of wormy. I don't know if you've ever seen No Man's Sky, but they have like giant worms there too. Also very gross.
In the end, Soa sowed a seed on the earth. The seed soon grew to be a great tree.
Yuck. Fair enough. Fair enough.
The great tree bore 108 fruits, and various life forms arose from the ripened fruits. Thus, 108.
Those fruits are more disgusting to me than the tree. Look at them squiggly. It is a cool design for a thing, though.
Completed its role, but the story says it is still protected by the signet of Soa.
Or Soa, it is said. It's like this. The world was established with a fate determined by Soa. God's tree, sown by Soa, is the divine tree. Gosh, Sora, I mean, so what? If you'd like to know more, you can find out about this. Oh, if you would like to find out more about this, you can go to the National Library. Gosh! Is that the Milsasso National Library? I can step into the treasury of knowledge. I wonder if I'm capable of receiving all this incredible luck and still remaining calm. No, I can't. The treasure of knowledge is shining and calling me. Albert, are you okay? Let's go now. Knowledge on my train. Who the heck is this? Librarian Ute. Who are you people? Do you realize that you're talking to Librarian Ute? No, sorry. So what do you want? Have you interrupted my ceremony for no reason? As a matter of fact, yes. I don't like stubborn old guys because I want to be an adorable old guy. Did you say something? Please wait. We are told by Bishop Dill that there is a wonderful library here. If you want, you can just go to the library. Oh, wait. I locked the door when I left. What a dum-dum. So could you open the door? I would love the opportunity to touch such treasures of intelligence. Alright, stop looking at me like that. I appreciate it. I'll let you in now. Congo, not no big words. He's such a haughty old guy. Don't say that. We have to do what we can do until Lloyd shows up. That's true. He used a dragon and a dragoon in Sergio and in Tiberoa. He obtained the cooperation of a wingly. We don't know what he will do here. Am I missing anything in here? Does not look like it. Okay. I think I may go find a save point and wrap it up, though. If I recall correctly, there should be one up here. We're only about 8 minutes short, and I am tired of speaking for today. I'm exhausted. My throat hurts. So, thank you for joining me. I especially appreciate you being here, Nat. If anybody made it this far in the YouTube video, I appreciate you guys here as well. Or if you're watching on Twitch for some reason. But yeah, I hope you have a good night's rest, and I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully hubby will be back in time and have energy to play. Are we still doing It Takes, or not It Takes Two, Split Fiction tomorrow? Still Split Fiction. Okay, I didn't think you'd finished it, but I couldn't remember it. Fair enough. Well, if it's not Split Fiction, then I remember you said it'll be more Silk Song, if you can get the kiddo to sleep in time. For now, though, that is saved. Yes, I did just save it. I saw Deningrad on the words. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you very much again. I appreciate you being here. It's always nice getting to hang out with friends for a while, and I'm glad I'm getting to re-enjoy Legend of Dragoon. Bye! Stop stream. There we go.